Imagine you're sinking in quicksand, the weight of your debts pulling you deeper with each passing second. But wait, what if I told you there's not one, but two ropes you could grab to pull yourself out? Welcome to the showdown of debt repayment strategies. We're diving into the snowball versus the avalanche method. Let's see which one will have you dancing on terra firma again. First up, the debt snowball method. It's like building a tiny snowball at the bottom of your debt mountain and rolling it up, gathering mass as you go. Here's how it works. You line up all your debts from smallest to largest, ignoring the interest rates, and you focus on paying off that smallest debt first, while only making minimum payments on the others. Once that little debt is gone, you take what you were paying on it and roll it into the next smallest debt, and so on and so forth. Now, the psychological benefits? Oh, they're huge. There's nothing quite like the dopamine hit of seeing one debt after another disappearing from your list. It's like playing whack-a-mole where you're actually winning. This method builds momentum, motivation, and a sense of achievement that can keep you going when the going gets tough. Financially, however, it's not the most efficient. You might be paying more in interest over time since you're not tackling the high-interest debts first. But let's not forget about the debt avalanche method. Picture this. You're an avalanche, sweeping down the mountain, crushing the highest interest rate debts under your icy might. Here, you list your debts by interest rate, from highest to lowest, and you throw all your extra money at that top debt. Once it's gone, you avalanche onto the next highest interest rate debt. Financially, this method is like having a secret weapon. You save more money on interest because you're tackling the most expensive debts first. But beware, the psychological aspect can be a bit like watching paint dry. If your largest interest rate debt is also your largest debt, you might wait months or even years before you cross one off your list. That can feel like you're not making progress, which might make you want to throw in the towel. So, how do you choose? If you're the type who loves quick wins and needs the motivational boost of seeing your debt count shrink visibly, Snowball might just be your jam. It's perfect for those who need that psychological edge to keep the momentum going. However, if you're all about the numbers, if you can stick to the plan without needing the instant gratification of seeing debts vanish, the avalanche method will be your financial savior. It's for the patient strategists, the ones who know that in the long run, saving on interest is the real victory. But here's where it gets interesting. Life isn't just about numbers or feelings in isolation. Maybe you're somewhere in between, or maybe your situation is unique. Perhaps you have one massive debt with a high interest rate, but also several small ones. Here's where you could mix and match. Hybrid approach. Start with one or two small debts for that quick win, snowball, then switch to tackling high interest, avalanche. Personal adaptation. If you're dealing with variable income, maybe you adjust your strategy each month based on what you can afford. Choosing between these methods isn't just about math or mood, it's about understanding your financial psychology. Are you motivated by quick victories or long-term savings? Do you need to see progress to keep pushing, or can you keep your eyes on the prize even when it's far off? Remember, the best strategy is the one you'll stick with. It's not about the speed of the journey, but ensuring you reach your destination, debt-free land. So, grab your rope, whether it's small snowballs or a massive avalanche, and start pulling yourself out of that debt quicksand. Because in the end, the only thing better than paying off debt is the freedom that comes after.